All right. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on YouTube. Check me out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Or 1212, I'm in the place to be with ToNiBarzzz. How you doing, bro?
Good, how are you, man?
I'm great. So where you from?
I'm from Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. So that's where
Colorado.
Colorado, yeah. So what's out there?
The mountains and music.
Hey, like what's y'all college team out there?
We got CU Boulder or UCCS.
So which one you go for?
I mean, honestly, I go for Boulder.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's the gold one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember them from the football games back in the day a little bit. All right. So yeah, so how did you get involved with music?
I mean, honestly, I was just messing around one day with the homie that I first started doing it with, and I typically write poetry as it is, but he's like, hey, why don't you hop up on a beat? I was all right. So I mean, the very first song that I mean, it's not recorded, but I guess technically recorded, was actually a diss track to one of my exes.
Oh, so what you was talking about in the song?
Say what?
I said, what was you talking about in the song, in the diss track?
Pretty much how I'm better off without you, and I don't need you no more. You can forget about me, pretty much.
Oh, why you ain't put it out?
Well, the dude that I was working with, he came from like a punk rock band. So he was transferring over from that punk rock style to more of like a hip hop, a punky hip hop, I guess is what you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I don't know. It's just things with him. He's just kind of a flake, so just fell out.
All right. So who are some of your influences in music?
Who's what?
Some of your influences.
Um, Typically my main ones would probably be top three would have to be, well, currently in current music, it'd be Russ, J. Cole, or Kendrick Lamar. And
What you
then
like?
old school influence would be like, Tupac, Ice Cube, Snoop, all the OGs, the originals.
What you like about Russ?
I just like how he's very versatile. I mean, he has a he has a good flow, but he's also very melodic.
Mm. And then who's ToNiBarzzz?
Who's ToNiBarzzz?
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I mean, like I said, music was never really in my plan, but I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and honestly, I just wanna put Colorado Springs on because, everybody knows about Miami or Cali or Atlanta or anything like that, but nobody really knows Colorado for music. So, a bunch of us local artists are trying to put our stuff together and trying to make 719 known to the eventually the world, hopefully.
How would you describe your sound to people?
My sound,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I mean, it's not like hooligan or gangster or anything. Like I said, I wouldn't really consider myself a rapper. I'd be more like a poetic rhymer. So it's like pretty much a story to a beat.
Mm. So what's your current projects?
Right now, I have a single that just released a couple days ago. It's what I call the panty dropper. And then I have another one that's pretty much for the ladies. And then I also have an EP that I'm uh that I'm working on currently as well. And then hopefully an album. So I have probably about two projects that I'm working on right now. One should be close to being finished, and then the other one is in process.
And what are your goals for your career?
I mean, I just want to touch lives. I was like, whether it's just one or 1,000, I was like, I just want people to listen to music and just give them something that they can vibe to and just chill with.
Mm. And then what are some of your interests outside of music?
Well, I mean, before music, I wanted to do anything professional with sports, but I went to school to be exercise science. I wanted to be like a sports doctor for professional, but that fell out. So I mean, now and then I join soccer teams indoor just to keep my stamina up, get my touches in. Obviously, I'm in Colorado, so it's a lot of hiking, a lot of bicycle work, mountain biking, stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm a native to this state, but I literally hate the snow.
Why you don't like snow?
Just too cold. I'm a summer baby, so I need it warm all the time.
Well, you gonna move anytime soon, or you gonna stay out there?
I guess we'll see where music takes me.
And then, so how many you say you got some projects that you're working on, but how many have you released so far? It's already
So
out.
my EP, I don't really have an official date for it yet, but I'm hoping within the next 4 to 6 weeks. And that, like I said, all the songs are recorded and done. I'm just waiting for mixing and mastering part of it. And then I have I think a 13 song album that I'm trying to release as well. But that one's another project within itself. So I should have 3 singles for sure this month that are dropping though.
So then, shit, you got what are your rest of the your goals for the whole rest of the year?
For the whole rest of the year, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get on as many shows as possible, drop as much music as possible with the highest quality, and touch as many ears as I can.
Then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
What do I got to say to them?
Yeah.
I mean, I just appreciate the love and interest that they're showing me now, and it's only going to get better. So I mean, if they stick with me, I'm willing to go above and beyond for every single one of them.
How are you gonna go above and beyond for them?
Like eventually when the tours start coming in, I'll bring in top fans who have been with me from my Hustle release all the way to my second album that potentially could drop. Do little surprise shows here and there to people who are listening not only in Colorado but everywhere else. Just little mini projects, little mini shows. Just do whatever to, be relatable and more personable with all the fans and listeners.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Yeah, of course.
No doubt. You got anything else you want to leave listeners with?
Nah, I mean, I appreciate you taking the time to go ahead and do this with me, but hopefully maybe sometime in the future we can definitely do it again.
For sure, man. You want to hit them with your social media and everything?
Yep, I got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as of right now, and it's all like a mixture of personal and music. So I mean, ToNiBarzzz is what it is. ToNiBarzzz.
Then why you go by ToNiBarzzz?
Well, I mean, my name's Antonio, and then Tony is just short for it, and then bars with 3 Z's because I bring the bars, but everybody been sleeping on me for a while, so I had to put the 3 Z's in there.
That's